Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hello everyone. So it's an honor to be part of the 8th International Conference on Management Studies. We would like to take this opportunity to present or share our study on self-evaluation for open and distant learning during pandemic COVID-19 in Malaysia. The study was conducted by Azmaniza Azizam, Zarina Denan, Intan, Shamimi, Abdul, Aziz, and Muhammad Faizal, Kamarudin. So these are the all the people behind of this study. So this is a short biographies of all of us. Basically, we are with Faculty of Business Management, University Teknologi Mara, Malaysia. One of the largest, or actually the largest faculty of business in Malaysia. So for the teaching evaluation, is a critical component to ensure excellent teaching process in UITM. UITM has adopted holistic teaching evaluation framework and self-evaluation for teaching and facilitation activities starting semester 2 2019-2020. So this is basically one of the fifth pillar of the UITM framework, education framework, which is known as the Education 5.0 at UITM. So having said that, UITM lecturer must be professional, knowledgeable about the course content, skill and facilitating teaching delivery, and assessing student learning outcomes. So basically this is part and parcel of the constructive alignment that being highlighted in the OBE, outcome based education. So we focus on the 360-degree evaluations, so where we take the feedback from the student, or it is known as SUFO, and then collect via online lecture professionalism monitoring, so we call it ProPen. So basically there will be a lecturer who will monitor the lectures on the random basis. So education system is exposed to the external threat with the rapid increase in COVID-19. So this is what happened when we have the COVID-19. And then Robiro 2020 suggested that the digital transformations of teaching and learning facilitation result in abundance of logistical and behavioral changes. Thing is totally different now. We cannot see the student, I think, most of the time, unless you invest a little bit, then you might be able to see them then. So technology and internet connection are integrated into online learning, whereas educators and students with poor internet access are left behind. So this is a huge challenge. I think it's not exclusively in Malaysia, but in many parts of the world as well. So the high quality online teaching is critical to replace the face-to-face teaching method, as the COVID-19 virus infect people who fail to self-distance. And then in Malaysia, the government have imposed what we call MCO, movement control order. So basically at one time, we are not allowed even to move from inter-district, or let alone interstates. And so definitely we have to be at our home to conduct the class. Then advanced planning and preparation alongside personalized feedback and help Duby and Sing 2020 are essential for quality online lesson. Furthermore, some students depends on electronic gadgets such as computers and smartphone and free internet on the campus due to the socio-economic differences. So we do this one as well. For certain cases, after the MCO was lifted, we do allow students to come back to the campus then. So the transition process of this disadvantaged student is expected to be slower, as they cannot attend university because the university closed during the COVID-19 pandemic. And so based on this literature review, it lead to the question whether what we want to know, what we aspire to know is what is the level of teaching practices for open and distant learning among lecturers from all FBM campus. What is the level of lecturers' professionalism and teaching and learning activities for business and management courses rated by student, and then do gender, years of teaching, experiences, campuses, and position predicts teaching practices and professionalism among lecturers. So these are the three research question, okay, that powered our study then. Okay, so basically the study involved about means that conducted between October 2020 up to February 2021. Okay, and then the data on TESA or DL score were collected from lectures in UiTM FBM campuses throughout Malaysia, whereas the SUFO data was collected from students in the FBM UiTM campus in Selangor. So measure of the study, we are using TESA or DL questionnaire, okay, to measure the lecturers' teaching practices, effectiveness and professionalism, okay, on ODL. Okay, so basically these instruments was developed by the Academic Affairs Divisions of UiTM. Okay, and then it is meant to evaluate several ODL relevant constructs, delivery and content provisions, universal design for instructions, engagement, task assignment, motivation, empathy, support and feedback, and reflective practice. Okay, so academician or lecturers rating on ODL delivery was collected using a 5-point Likert scale. Okay, so this is basically the indicator. Okay, 1 up until 200. Okay, so start at 1 to 50 novice, 51 to 100 developing. Okay, 101 to 150 is proficient, and then 151 and above basically it indicates, okay, the academicians as an expert. Okay, so the data was analyzed using SPSS, and then we are using standard descriptive statistic, mean, standard deviation and frequency. So the difference in teaching practices score measured using TESA or DL were examined using independent t-test. Okay, and then we are using linear regression analysis to determine predictors for TESA or DL, okay, delivery. Okay, so this is basically the descriptive statistic. Okay, it involved about 766 lecturers throughout Malaysia. So this is the brackets of the years of experience, 58% basically with more than 10 years. And then so this is the position. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 category. And then this is the campus, Selangor and non-Selangor campuses. Okay, so about 89%, okay, of the respondents, okay, or the lecturers from the non-Selangor then. Okay, so the mean indicated that, okay, the lecturers are expert 171, because we mentioned just now, okay, 151 to 200, so the level would be expert, so that would be the what we call that in terms of TESA. And then in terms of SUFO, it indicated that, okay, the student validated, okay, the lecturer, or what we call that professionalism, and okay, because this one is being done, okay, to measure, okay, how does it perceive them. And then it seemed that it has been confirmed through the SUFO when we conducted the what we call that the feedback among the UiTM student in Selangor then. Okay, so this is the associations of variable. So it indicates that, okay, the male, okay, what we call that have the highest value, okay, and then the result, okay, for the multiple linear regression, so indicated that, okay, gender, campus, and the years of teaching is significant, okay, for the what we call that for the predictor of the TESA or DLs. And so having said that, okay, the findings show that most lecturers regard themselves as expert. And then having said that, the FBM Learning and Teaching Unit organized training and workshop for ODL throughout 2020 to enhance digital competencies among the academic staff when conducting classes then. Okay, so the training involved the Telegram and Looming training, quizzes, game training, Telegram 2.0, okay, so on and so forth then. So basically lecturers are well equipped, okay, how to conduct the ODLs. And score, the high TESA TDL score by lectures, okay, was supported by external feedback from the student, okay, and then previous evidence reported that online learning could outperform traditional face-to-face learning. So this is something which is very, very matter, okay, for us then. So basically, okay, we are adopted asynchronous and synchronous classes by considering, okay, these challenges, prepare assignment, like a record lecture, okay, so on and so forth. And then we are using this platform, Google Meet, Google Classroom, and then our own or in-house platform known as the UFuture, okay, for the synchronous class then. Okay, so male student favor synchronous and asynchronous activity or lectures more than female student. So here basically indicate, okay, the gender. Male seem to be to favor the synchronous and then an asynchronous activity or lecture more than female students. In conclusion, online education is a new fascinating option to limitless learning and has positively impacted learners and academicians. So basically, blessing in disguise for the COVID-19. And then the findings show that the lecturers in FBM understood the audio concept as many felt comfortable and were willing to learn about the usability of mobile apps and technology for the ODL classes. So we have found that based on the study, gender, years of teaching and experiences as well as campus are predictors of the TESA ODL score. So having said that, the faculty will continue to monitor, review, evaluate and improve the teaching and learning process through ODL in the FBM to maintain the quality of UITM graduates. So thank you for your attention. With that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.